and today I'm going to be talking about my experience with the 3-day refresh. And so I just finished day 2, which is amazing that I made it this far because I'm struggling just a little bit. And so if you don't, those of you who don't know what the 3-day refresh is, it's kind of like a cleanse that Beachbody has. And basically you follow this little program guide for 3 days. You take it's only for 3 days, kind of like flush out any toxins in your system and kind of help you reset. They have a longer version of this thing called the 21-day ultimate reset, but I can only deal with 3 days. Believe me, it's kind of hard. So I forgot to record my reflections from yesterday because I just didn't think about it. But today I'm going to recap days 1 and days 2. So day 1 was a little difficult for me because I am used to eating a lot of food and I run around in the lab all day, and so I'm pretty active all the time. And so basically you start off the morning with your, the first thing you do is drink 8 to 10 ounces of water. And that's kind of like start your digestive system going, which sometimes I don't normally drink water first thing in the morning, which you gotta do. So I drink water, 8 to 10 ounces, so a whole cup of water basically. And then make the breakfast is the Shakeology shake with a piece of fruit. And so what I do is I normally make my Shakeology shake, it's just a superfoods shake with a frozen banana, some almond milk. Sometimes I put like peanut butter or almond butter in there. But this time I just made it with 10 ounces of water, half a frozen banana, and the powder. And I wasn't a huge fan of it. I mean, today it was a little bit easier to drink. I like having it creamier with my almond milk and using a whole banana, makes it nice and sweet while still being healthy. So it was a lot more waterier when I had only water in it. But I still drank it. It still tasted good. And I use the vegan chocolate Shakeology, which has, it's soy protein, basically plant-based proteins instead of whey-based proteins, which can be a little harder to digest. So after that, then you have, what's the next thing? You have a morning tea about an hour after you have your breakfast. So I drank some green tea, which I like desperately needed because I'm used to drinking a cup of coffee every morning before I even leave my apartment. And then when I get to work, I have another cup. And then I might have a third cup in the middle of that in the afternoon. So I found myself really dragging come like 10:30 in the morning when I'm at work and I have absolutely no energy. So you can say I'm a little bit of a caffeine addict. But I noticed the second I had my green tea, it kind of perked up a little bit. So lower amounts of caffeine, but really made a difference. Then after an hour after that, you have a fiber sweep. So they give you these like packets. This is the vanilla fresh protein shake that you have for lunch, but they also have a fiber sweep where you kind of mix it with water, drink it immediately, and then after that you have the lunch. And so the lunch, like I said, is this vanilla fresh protein shake, but you just mix with water. You can also have a piece of fruit, and then a piece of fruit, and then I have veggies, which I have 5 baby carrots, and then a healthy fat, which I've been eating almond butter. And there's a snack about an hour afterwards, which again, I have baby carrots. So a serving of fruit, not fruit, a serving of veggies and a serving of healthy fats. So I just did the same thing because it was easy. Then an hour after that, you have another thing of tea, which fills you up. So I mean, I get hunger pangs, but then I have the tea and I feel better. And then for dinner, you're supposed to have the second vanilla fresh of the day, and then have one of the dinner options that they give in the book. So today I made this veggie stir fry, and it's really yummy. It has ginger and garlic, and I made some green beans with carrots and red pepper. It's really good. Yesterday had tomato and cucumber salad, which was also pretty yummy. So, but I am craving like some real food. I normally eat a lot of veggies for dinner anyways, but I need like more protein. And you get the protein with the shake, but actually I haven't made yet. But I don't really like the consistency of the vanilla shake for some reason. It's just very bland. So I started adding some cinnamon to it and some cold water with some ice cubes, and it makes it a little bit easier to drink. I was surprised because I thought I wouldn't like the fiber sweet, but I would like the vanilla shake, but it ends up being the other way around. I can tolerate the fiber sweet, but I really don't mind drinking it. But it's the vanilla fresh that I'm like, ugh. But I weighed myself today, this morning after I woke up, and I was down 2 pounds, which was a little, I mean, I'm not too excited about it, mainly because I know it's water weight, 1, and 2, that's my normal like fluctuation. I fluctuate between 1, 2, 3, 4 pounds every day, so let's see what my final results are going to be like. So I'm about to finish day 2, so I'm going to have my rest of this dinner, have my shake, and then I might make some tea depending on how I'm feeling afterwards. But I'm really not a fan of this. I really am craving a burger, or some pizza. I've been having phantom pizza smells, so that I just mean that like I can smell pizza even though no one around me has pizza. So I don't know what it is. I think it's just not being like depriving yourself of the freedom, I guess, to have whatever food you want, or the freedom of making the choice. I think I'm just like, I want pizza. Oh, I want that. But I'm very proud of myself because I'm disciplined enough to stay on track, because old Andrea, I think, would have just ruined it by now and just caved in. But I did pay money for this 3-day refresh kit, so I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to not waste my results by breaking it a day when I have a day left. So, I mean, it's easier for me to get this done during the week, mainly because when I'm at work, sometimes I don't, like, I go a couple of hours without eating and I'm hungry, but I stick through it. So that's why I was like, I'll just do it while I'm at work. But I'm finding myself really struggling with energy levels. And I'm just really hungry. But, I mean, I have my snacks, it's nice because I have everything spaced out within like an hour of each other. So I'm constantly having something. So I'm not starving. It's just when it comes to dinner, when I'm just like, oh my god, I really need substance, and I'm just a little bit dragging. But so far so good. I feel myself, like, the bloat's going down. I feel my stomach feels better. My stomach doesn't hurt after eating dinner, which normally happens to me sometimes. So yeah, I'm just really ready to eat normal food. Veggies are good, but I want something more flavorful, something solid. Tomorrow, my friend's having a debate viewing party, and there's going to be pizza and beer and alcohol and lots of temptation, so it's going to be a little bit difficult. But when I made enough veggies for dinner today, I made 2 servings basically, so I'm splitting it up into 2, bring it with me tomorrow, so hopefully stick to it and I won't deviate. So yeah, that's my diary for today. Today and yesterday, day 1 and day 2. Day 1 wasn't too bad at all. On day 2, I think now is when I'm struggling, because I'm just like, I want this to be over, but I only have 1 day left. And so I will post my before and afters and my stats and stuff, so you'll see them at the end of this video. So yeah, bye from day 2. Just finished day 3 of my 3-day refresh, and I'm really excited to kind of reflect on the past couple of days. And so what I have left is to take my vanilla fresh shake, which is the last thing. I already had my dinner, which is the stir-fried veggies, and so yeah, I made it through. I think the hardest day was yesterday, mainly because I was just in the middle of it. I was really craving some coffee. But today I actually woke up fine. Like, I went to work and I wasn't as tired as I was yesterday. I actually was managing pretty fine. So I think I successfully weaned myself off of coffee, which is great. And I've stuck to my whole plan today 100%, which I'm pretty proud about, because the old me would probably have like fallen off track yesterday or even the day one. So I'm pretty proud of myself for sticking to it. Yeah, and I also went to a friend's house to watch the debate, the presidential debate, and there was pizza, there was wine, there was French fries, there was all this, like, all these temptations, basically, and I told myself, Andrea, you can't ruin this. You have, like, literally a couple of hours left to finish this meal plan, 3-day refresh, and then you're done, and then you can indulge all you want. But I was kind of glad that I stuck to it, and I resisted the temptation, which was pretty cool. I did have a couple of sips of wine, but I started feeling the wine, like, pretty fast, mainly because, I mean, I've been eating really lightly for the last 3 days, so I could just feel the wine hitting me with just the first sip. So I was drinking water every time I took a sip of wine, so that's why I'm saying I was at 100% because I think I drank enough water to kind of offset the effects of the bloating that I'll have from the wine. So yeah, I like taught myself to resist temptation. So that just means that, like, I can do it. I have the willpower to listen to my body and tell myself no. Because I do go on these healthy kicks where I stick to my meal plan like 80, 90%, 100% of the time. And then there's times where once I finish my workout program, I fall off track and I just eat lots of junk. But this kind of tells me that I can do it. I can do it so much. And part of me was like, I don't want to put myself in that situation where I'll have that temptation, but I was like, I'm not going to miss out on something social to watch the debate because of my fear of my own lack of ability to resist temptation. So I'm glad I went and I resisted. And I'm excited for tomorrow to see my results, share my final results with you guys, and yeah. Basically, the point of the 3-day refresh is to kind of reset your healthy habits, or your unhealthy habits, I guess. So if you've been feeling like you've lost control of what you're eating, like you can't really figure it out, 3-day refresh is a good way to kind of kickstart that habit again, because you eat small meals very frequently. There's nothing that's going to cause you to bloat. There's lots of hydration, basically, and the hydration was freaking great because I'm really bad at hydration. Sometimes, especially when I'm in the lab and I'm running around and I'm running samples, sometimes I don't have time to stop and drink water, but drinking something every couple of hours, eating something every hour, it was kind of nice because sometimes in lab, I'll eat lunch and then I have like 5 hours till I eat my snack or something, or I eat my breakfast and then I don't eat anything for like 3, 4, 5 hours until lunchtime. So this kind of helped me kind of stick to a schedule, have my breakfast, and then after an hour have my tea, and then after an hour have the fiber, after an hour have my lunch shake and my fruit, and then after an hour have my snack, after an hour have this, after an hour have that. So it's small meals placed a little more frequently so that I wasn't feeling deprived or hungry at all. And the good thing about this is, unlike other cleanses, I wasn't depriving myself of food. I was eating whole foods. I was eating food. I wasn't starving myself. I wasn't just having a liquid diet, which I think a lot of other cleanses are about, just basically juice cleanses or liquid cleanses. But this one, I actually had fruit, I had healthy fats, I had veggies. There was a lot of liquids involved, but I had fruits, like I said, whole foods that were healthy. So I don't feel like I starved myself. Although I am really exhausted after this, and I can't tell because 1, I'm not having coffee, 2, I'm not eating as much, and I'm super active at work. I run around lab for 12 hours running samples, so I can't tell if I wasn't nourishing my body enough, with enough nutrients and food and calories for my resting metabolic rate. Or I can't tell if I'm just not sleeping enough, or it could be a combination of all 3 of those. I know I'm not sleeping enough. I mean, I have been sleeping enough those last couple of days. I've been trying to get to bed early because I am tired, so I'm telling myself I need to be well rested. But I think I also have a backlog of not sleeping enough from previous weeks, months. So yeah, I am really tired, and I don't think I can maintain this kind of low calorie thing for long. 3 days, more than enough. But yeah, I'm excited to go back to my meal plan, my regular meal plan where I'm eating nutritious foods, and I'm loving it. I've also, there is a 21-day ultimate reset, which is a longer version of this. but you're eating more meals, but there's also some supplements, but everything's like whole, clean foods. I'm not ready for that right now. I don't think I'll ever be ready for that, but if you're interested in that, that sounds like something you would want to do to kind of just kickstart yourself into a healthy habit, let me know. If you want to try the 3-day refresh, let me know. Send me an email right here. Send me an email and we can get you started. And this is a good way to kind of kickstart your way into a healthy habit and getting into a workout program. If you really, really, really want to start a workout program but you can't think you can commit to a meal plan, try the 3-day refresh. Right before you start the workout program, you would be amazed at how much easier it will be to maintain that meal plan and stick to it, because I kind of learned how to treat my body right. A couple of weeks ago, I would eat anything I wanted. Like, I had pizza, I go into these waves where I'm really healthy, I stick to my workout program. Once I finish it, I fall off track and I just eat whatever I want. And every time I ate something, my stomach was in knots. Like, it felt so horrible, like acid reflux, but like worse than that. I went to the doctor and I had a bacterial infection in my stomach, basically. So I was on some antibiotics for 2 weeks, and then after that, I was like, I need to listen to my body. I need to treat my body well. I can't just eat whatever I want just because I want to eat pizza right now. Like, you can treat yourself every now and then, but you can't have it be something that's an everyday thing. And you really need to listen to and honor and nourish your body. That's kind of one of the biggest things I've learned from the 3-day refresh. So did learn a lot from this. I know that I need to eat more, but for short term, this was a quick little fix, and I can't wait to weigh myself tomorrow. I won't tell you how much I've lost so far because it's water weight. So don't expect that you're going to do this and you're going to lose fat and you're going to lose weight and someone lost 7 pounds on this, blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, this is a miracle. That's water weight. So in order to maintain this weight loss, you have to eat healthy. You need to eat clean. You can't just expect to eat this like low calorie way and expect to like lose weight, because instead if you continue to do this kind of low calorie thing, your body will plateau. Your body's gonna be like, oh, wait a minute, like, there's no more nutrition coming. I can't lose the weight. I need to like store it all. So that's what's going to happen. And so you're not going to end up losing weight if you try to continue this kind of low calorie eating for a long time. But for a quick fix, for a couple of, if you want to just, like I said, a kickstart to an existing workout plan or habit that you're going to start, this is really a great way to kind of get your healthy habits back in place. So yeah. Like I said, there's lots of workout programs on sale ending in October, and there's a new program called Core to Force, which is an MMA, boxing, kickboxing style program that's launching on Halloween and November 1st, and I'm going to do it, and it's going to be like my soulmate workout because I love kickboxing. I just feel so badass. So if you want to do it, let me know. We're going to get shredded, and yeah, so just send me an email and we'll get you started. If hopefully this review has inspired you to start your healthy habits, and hopefully it's inspired you to try something like this. Alright, well, have a great day. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts. Have you tried this before? Do you want to try it? Do you want to do a workout program? Like, what's your deal? Just let me know in the comments below. I love reading them. So, yeah. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow with my results. Hi guys, and hello from my kitchen for day 4, the morning after I'm done. So it actually only goes for 3 days, so this is just my reflections post 3-day refresh. And I made some coffee, which I'm really excited about. I woke up and I did my final weigh-in, and I am down 4.4 pounds, which I know, like I said in my previous day, all water weight mostly, but I feel less bloated, I feel good, my stomach hasn't been hurting, and I just picked up some really good healthy habits like I talked about yesterday, but I'm going to definitely cut down on the coffee, so I'm only going to limit myself to 1 coffee in the morning, and then in the afternoons when I get my caffeine rush that I want with caffeine, I'm going to have some green tea like I've been having, and then having some snacks like baby carrots and some healthy fats like almond butter, which is a little expensive, but it's worth it, throughout the day, so I'm not snacking, I'm not hungry. So yeah, I feel good, and I'm happy I did this. If you're, like I was saying, in day 2, it was pretty miserable, but once I passed The first day was fine, day 2 was hard, day 3 was easy, and now that I'm done with it, I'm like, I feel great. So if you're interested in any of this, send me an email, send me a message, comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think based on what I've said on this review? How does this refresh compare to other detox cleanses out there? So let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your feedback. And like I said, I hope to hear from you soon. Let me know what your thoughts are. Have a great day, and I'm gonna coffee away. You have no idea how excited I was this morning. I was like a little kid at a candy store to have coffee. Bye, guys.